Foster, and I am the CEO of Mission Cara. Mission Cara is the leading faith-based NGO in Ireland, working with both Irish religious and lay missionaries in over 50 countries around the world. Our 89 members work in the areas of education, health, income generation and livelihood, and human rights. I am delighted that Mission Cara has nominated Colette Kunda as this year's DOCA's Global Citizen of the Year. Colette joined Mission Cara 2 years ago, quickly establishing herself as a mentor and role model to junior staff. She works to develop the skills and capacities of members in over 50 countries. She shares her vast experience with the wider NGO sector as vice chair of the DOCA's HIV and AIDS working group. Born and raised in Rwanda, Colette read an economics and accounting degree from the Rwandan National University and a master's in social science at the Free University of Brussels in Belgium. A high-profile appointment and the opportunity to work closely with her fellow Rwandans led Colette to take up a position at the World Bank in Kigali, where she was responsible for the coordination of aid. The panic, anguish, fear, and loss of 1994 forced Colette to find a new home, and so she arrived on Irish shores, determined to carve out a new path. She quickly took up with Chokra, working in close collaboration with Irish missionaries in Nigeria, DRC, Sierra Leone, Haiti, and Brazil. She pioneered new programs in solidarity with local grassroots partners, ensuring sustainability by developing capacities and relationships. Colette's personal experience of genocide and conflict were never far from her thoughts. She joined the team at the Glentree Center for Peace and Reconciliation, designing programs for communities in conflict in Mali and Palestine, amongst others. A woman of dignity and courage, Colette represents the power of human resilience. In 2014, she symbolically stood up on the peak of Africa, Mount Kilimanjaro, and gave thanks for the lives of loved ones lost in Rwanda and Ireland. Colette hosts Zen meditation and yoga workshops and has recently established a Facebook page sharing inspirational messages for spiritual growth. I will now hand over to some of Colette's friends and colleagues from the sector.
I think Colette deserves this award because having suffered herself so personally in the Rwandan genocide, losing members of her family, having to flee her country, she has really taken on the job of campaigning for other people's human rights. She went and she stood as a witness in Arusha to the trial of some of the genocide there. A really brave thing to do, a lonely thing to do, to go and travel out there by yourself and do that. I think what's so inspiring about Colette is that despite everything she's been through, she's so incredibly positive. Like an evening with Colette will lift your spirits no matter what's going on in your life. She's also just so courageous and so willing to get out there and enjoy life. You know, she climbed Kilimanjaro, she's dragged me up Karantul, she's come to China. She's loyal and warm and involved in all her friends' lives. And she's a great gift to the rest of us.
And I suppose looking back in my own life, I would say that one of the most inspirational people that I have ever met in my life has been Colette. And Colette has journeyed with me since the very first time that we met. And she has been an enormous support to me. Just in terms of how she deals with people, she has a way of making everybody feel really special, really unique, and really important in her life. And that's quite a tribute to have. How she has dealt in her life with her own journey, there's been sadness there, there's been very happy and good times as well. But it's really been an inspiration to me in terms of my own life and how I live it. And her whole work around acceptance, I have found extremely inspiring and helpful and beneficial to me. And I know it's been helpful and beneficial to many other people in their lives. She has such a unique way of looking at life, always seeing the glass full. And to be around positive people like that with such energy, enthusiasm, and she has enormous insights to offer us, wonderful, wonderful insights that only enhance and enrich our life. So it's been a privilege, an absolute privilege for me to call Colette my friend. To be honest, and more importantly, Colette is like a sister to me, a part of my family, and continues every day to inspire me in my journey in life. Yeah, in my opinion, Colette is quite an extraordinary person, and she has committed her life to working with people who are vulnerable and disadvantaged and marginalized. And she does it in a way that is extremely respectful of where they're at. And she has such an enormous commitment to building a more just and fair world. She's worked with the World Bank, she's worked with Trócaire, she's worked with Glencree, now at Mission Cara, and really her whole passion has been around creating this fairer and just world. And so she, in my opinion, absolutely deserves this incredible honour because she gives without counting the cost, because she really cares and is compassionate, because she has a vision, and because she makes every person she comes in contact with feel very special and very unique. And that's a really amazing attribute to have. So it's really very well deserved.
The word that comes to my mind when I think of Colette is courage. In 1994, just months after the genocide in Rwanda finished, Colette arrived in Trócaire's office. A Rwandan national who had suffered dreadfully in terms of personal loss of close family and friends, who had arrived in Ireland and wanted to do something to help the Rwandese people. We were delighted to be able to welcome her into our organisation. And she brought with her a wealth of experience, of diplomatic skill, of knowledge, of an ability to work with the Rwandese people at a time of great difficulty and to help us to formulate our response to that crisis. It amazed me that this woman was prepared to go back to this country from which she had escaped. And it showed a tremendous commitment to the Rwandese people, to justice, to fair play, to human rights, that she was prepared to take this work on again. Personally, I feel, had it been me, I would have got as far away as I could and stayed there. Colette worked with Trócaire for 15 years, and she brought that experience to many other parts of the world, particularly Haiti, another very complex and difficult country. And over that period, she became a mentor to many of the young staff in Trócaire, and I know that this is the case today as she continues her work in the development sector, having joined Mission Cara. She has so much to offer, and she does it in a way and a style that is so personable, friendly, supportive. She is a real asset to the development sector, and we are proud to be able to honour her in this way.